Hello, my friends. I'm Kelsey Matheson. I'm a yoga teacher. I'm a life and business coach for women, and I'm also one of the owners and founders of Anamaya Resort in Montezuma, Costa Rica. And today we're going to talk about mental fitness. This is one of the biggest and latest trends in the health and wellness space because, look, you probably know how to take care of your body. You sleep, you eat well, you hydrate, you exercise. But what about your mind? So I have been doing a lot of research on mental fitness recently, and in the description, I will put a link to an article that we published on Anamaya's blog. But I came across a study published in Nature Mental Health that only 12% of adults are considered healthy across all areas of mental fitness. So what does that mean? That means that almost 9 out of 10 of us are walking around stressed and burnt out and frazzled and triggered and running on fumes. But here's the thing, just like physical fitness, mental fitness is something that you can actually train. And when you do, it doesn't just help you feel calmer, it actually changes how you think. It changes how you recover from stress and how you show up in your everyday life. So today, I'm going to break down what mental fitness really is and why it's so important, especially with the world the way it is, all the uncertainty, all the chaos. And we're going to talk about how you can start building your own mental fitness. And I'm also going to share why what we offer at Anamaya is one of the most powerful ways for you to strengthen your mental fitness. Okay, so let's start with the basics. Think of your brain like a smartphone. Aren't all phones smartphones these days? Maybe not. Anyway, but you think of your brain like a smartphone, okay? And so we know how to charge its battery. We get a good night's sleep. We eat healthy food. We drink water. We exercise, right? And those things give us the energy for our mind to function, right? For our brain to function. But here's the catch. Even with a fully charged battery, our phone could still run a little slowly, freeze up, or maybe it even crashes if the software is outdated. So this is where mental fitness comes in. Mental fitness is like upgrading your software. Okay, and when you do that, a few things will happen. It's like the bugs will get fixed, right? So you'll stop spiraling, maybe overreacting so easily. Your apps start to run smoother. So your focus, your memory, your decision making, right, will start to sharpen. Your system will start to respond faster. So you'll bounce back from stress more quickly. There'll be new features that will unlock, right? You tap more deeply into creativity, you'll feel more connected, and then you'll get the clarity where you didn't even realize, maybe it was foggy. Okay, so charging your brain with food, sleep, water, essential, 100%. But mental fitness, that's the upgrade, right? That's what will keep you running at your best, even when life throws like 100 different apps at you all at once, if we're keeping with the smartphone analogy. Okay, so why is this so important right now? Why is mental fitness becoming such a trendy topic? Well, I think we're living in a time where the world feels unpredictable. And I think the pace of technology and just the challenges that are happening around the world, like we're bombarded by a lot. There's a lot coming at us. There's a lot of noise. And I think a lot of us are living in a state of chronic stress. And I don't think the stress is going away anytime soon. But here's what people don't realize, or I should say maybe most people don't realize. Stress is not just mental, it's physical. Right? Like you've heard how stress can manifest in the body, right? Chronic stress literally reshapes your brain. It weakens your immune system. It disrupts your hormones, right? And if any of you ladies are experiencing perimenopause right now, you know how important balancing your hormones is. Super important, right? And it also increases the risk of chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease. So I think something to point out is that you've probably felt it in smaller ways as well. Like when you are struggling to focus, when you might be a little bit like you have a shorter fuse, so you're like snapping at your loved ones, or you're lying awake at night and even though you're exhausted, your eyes are wide open, you're like, I can't fall asleep, or feeling like no amount of rest is good enough. Like it just doesn't get you the rejuvenation, the restoration, the reset that you need. That's what happens when your software has not been updated. Okay? But when you start building mental fitness, everything will shift. You recover faster. You think more clearly. You stop carrying stress in your body like a heavy backpack or one of those like weighted vests everyone's wearing these days. I have one too, I'm just saying. Right? And you'll even start to connect more deeply with the people around you. It will impact your relationships in such a beautiful way. And one of my clients once told me, like, I feel like I went from surviving to actually living again. One of my clients, like I said, I'm a life coach, I'm a business coach for women. One of my clients went to Anamaya and she did a week-long retreat there, and she came back and she was like I'm actually I feel like I'm living my life again, right? Like that's the power of mental fitness. So how do you actually train mental fitness? Like we know how we train physical fitness for physical fitness. So how do you train for mental fitness? So the good news is you don't need to go to a fancy gym. You don't need expensive equipment. But some of the most powerful tools, really, they're free. They're available to all of us at any moment. And one of the biggest ones would be breathwork. So your breath is like the remote control for your nervous system. I'm full of all the tech analogies today, right? Your breath is like the remote control for your nervous system. Consciously changing how you breathe can shift you out of fight or flight into rest and repair, like in minutes, and I would say even in seconds. Yoga and movement, moving your body with awareness that connects you to your mind, your body, and your breath, right? That will reduce stress hormones and build resilience. Meditation and mindfulness. Studies show meditation literally rewires your brain, increasing gray matter in areas linked to learning and memory. And then, of course, nervous system regulation practices. So yoga nidra, or somatic exercises that train your body to recover from stress faster and will start to create a baseline of calm. And then there's also energy alignment practices, whether it's chakra work or sound healing or some sort of ritual. These will help to clear the blocks, right, that maybe have been holding you back or keeping you in this chronic stressful state, and restore balance in ways that science is just, starting to measure and share the impacts of this kind of work. Now, you might be thinking, yeah, but Kelsey, I've tried some of these. And that's great. But here's the real key: consistency. Okay? Consistency. Just like going to the gym once doesn't give you a six-pack unless you already had one, right? But you didn't get that six-pack from going to the gym once. It's not going to make you strong. You're not going to build biceps and make you super, super strong just by going to the gym once. So doing breath work once is going to be helpful in that moment, but it's not going to make you as resilient, right? This is really about creating a lifestyle of mental fitness with some awareness, right? It's not even just the consistency. It's doing it consciously. Like, that you're doing it specifically because it's improving your mental fitness, right? They talk a lot about when people are exercising and they're working a specific part of the body to focus on that body. So if you're like building your biceps, you're literally thinking about your bicep. You're putting energy and focus into that. So it's the same kind of thing. So if you're doing breath work or you're meditating and you're thinking you're doing this specifically for your mental fitness, that's huge. It'll also help keep you consistent, right? But this is also where the retreats come in, because let's be honest, in our daily lives, consistency is hard, right? We have the to-do lists and we have the emails and there's kids and there's work and there's responsibilities and maybe we're taking care of our parents, and it's tough to fit it all in, right? And a retreat away will change all that. And that's one of the reasons why we built Anamaya Resort 16 years ago. We're coming up on our 16-year anniversary, and why we've stuck around while many other retreat centers have come and go. Anamaya is like its own special space where you can set or push your reset button, basically. So we host week-long retreats or 3-week-long yoga teacher trainings. We also do other like specialized trainings. And basically you immerse yourself in these practices every single day, usually multiple times a day. You also eat organic farm-to-table meals that nourish your brain and your body. You wake up to the sounds of the jungle and the ocean instead of your phone alarm. You practice yoga overlooking like epic ocean views. You do breath work. You meditate. Maybe there's some energy alignment guided trainings that you can be a part of. You go to the spa, right? And work your body and your energy in doing some amazing body work, right? It's more than just the practices. It's the community. It's being surrounded by people who are also choosing growth and healing and balance in this beautiful tropical, location where you're just surrounded by nature. And that creates the momentum that for many of us, we just can't do on our own. Like we can't create that momentum, that consistency on our own. But the best part is that it lasts when you go home. You don't just feel rested. You don't just feel, like renewed. You feel rewired. Like you have new tools, you have new rituals, you have this new resilience that will carry you into your everyday life. In a world right now that feels more uncertain than ever, this resilience, I believe, isn't optional, it's essential. So here's my invitation. If you're curious about mental fitness and you're ready to feel calmer and clearer and stronger in all areas of your life, check out our upcoming retreats at Anamaya. There'll be a link to our calendar because this just isn't a vacation, right? These retreats and these trainings are experiences that have been designed to help you build the kind of inner resilience that you will need as we navigate the world around us right now. And if you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel. It really helps us share these ideas with more people. And I would also love to hear from you. So I want you to post in the comments, what's one simple thing that you can do right now to take care of your mental fitness, to focus on your mental fitness? One thing, just share it in the comments because your idea might help inspire somebody else who's watching. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today, sending you so much love, clarity, calm, resilience. I hope to see you in Costa Rica, and I'll definitely see you in the next video. All right, ciao for now.